I made one of these videos a long time ago, sometime all the way back in 2018. It's been a hot minute, but I wanted to just make sort of like an updated version and share some of my favorite things with you guys. Favorite music, favorite movies, favorite TV shows, favorite books, all of that good stuff. And I don't know about you guys, but I love these kind of videos because I always like to find new songs and new TV shows and just new things that I might like. So I thought I would just go ahead and make a little updated version, a little updated video where I just share some of my current favorite things with you guys. And so I guess let's just get into it. So since this channel is primarily a music channel, I think I'll start out with some of my favorite artists and some of my favorite songs that I've been listening to a ton lately. So the first song is probably my favorite song of all time, and that's a really big statement, but I think this one might honestly take the cake for just being my favorite song ever. And that song is 4th of July by Sufjan Stevens, and I love it for so many different reasons because for one thing, it was the first song of his that I ever listened to, and he is my favorite artist ever. He's so talented, and his lyrics are so good and meaningful and deep, and his songs are just stunning. They're so pretty. To me, every single song of his sounds like it took like a year to compose. Like when I listen to it, I just can't even fathom that someone just came up with that and was able to just create that from nothing. Like that's just crazy to me. And 4th of July is probably my favorite song of his because, like I said, it was the first song of Sufjan Stevens that I listened to. But then also, if you listen to the lyrics and then if you kind of learn the story behind the song, it just gives it this whole new meaning and it tells a story. And I'm not gonna lie, it's a sad song. Like it's a little bit depressing to listen to sometimes, but once you really look into the story and you really listen to each lyric, I think it just has so much meaning to it, and it's really, really beautiful and just kind of tells a beautiful story. So that is definitely going to be my favorite song, I think, of all time. Go listen to it if you haven't. And I also love pretty much any song of his because, like I said, he is my favorite artist at the moment. So I love Death with Dignity and Should Have Known Better and pretty much any song off of his Carrie and Lowell album. And honestly, it's just the kind of music that I really like to create too. Like I love to write while listening to his music, and I love to paint while listening to it. And one of my favorite things to do sometimes, and I haven't done this in a long time, but I really want to get back into this, is I love to just take watercolors and just paint with watercolors and listen to Sufjan Stevens and like drink tea. Like that is so much fun for me and such an awesome creative outlet. And so his music just really inspires me in a lot of ways and really inspires creativity in me. I feel like I have so many favorite TV shows that it's so hard to pick just one. And I know for a fact that I said this in my last favorites video, but this has stayed the same. Stranger Things is my favorite TV show ever. Favorite TV show ever created. So good. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't know who hasn't seen Stranger Things already, but if you haven't, you're missing out big time. It's so good. I mean, everything from the writing to the soundtrack to the acting to just the whole 80s vibe to the sci-fi stuff to the drama to the comedy to the just everything is so good.
2 hours later.
Anyways, I'm nerding out a little bit, but that is definitely my favorite TV show ever, just of all time, easily. No question about it, no hesitation. Stranger Things is the best. And then after Stranger Things, I think it would have to be This Is Us, because This Is Us is also a really great show, and same kind of thing. The writing is incredible, the acting is incredible, the soundtrack is incredible, and you just get so close and so attached to each character and to each like storyline that's going on, and it just feels like a real family. And I think that that's what I love about it, is that it feels real and it feels relatable, and you can connect with the characters in the show for different reasons, and the way that it all comes together and the way that they're able to bring all these different storylines together onto one timeline is just crazy to me. And it's so good. And then after those two shows, I love Friends and I love The Office, and I've seen both of those all the way through, like, I think 3 or 4 times now. And since I've seen the show multiple times, like, I just put it on when I'm editing or when I'm eating lunch and just have a few minutes to chill. Both of those shows definitely always make me laugh, and Michael Scott is just...
I am running away from my responsibilities. Arm feels good.
He's the hero that we don't deserve. I feel like I have a lot of different favorite books for different reasons. For instance, I recently started reading the Harry Potter books because I never actually read the books. I only watched the movies because when the books came out, I was just too little to understand them. And the movies came out and then I saw them and then I just didn't read the books for whatever reason. But I've started reading them and they're so good. I feel like that's all I'm saying about literally every single thing that I've talked about in this video, is just that it's so good. So sorry if I'm repeating myself, but I mean, what else can I say? Harry Potter was a huge part of my childhood, and so actually like reading through the books and seeing all the things that the movies don't include is really interesting. And I knew, like, okay, I knew that the books were gonna have way more to them than the movies did, but it's just cool to actually see more details to the story and get to see like all of the things that happen that we didn't get to see in the movies. So the whole Harry Potter series is definitely one of my favorite books, or book series. And really I love any kind of book that just takes you like to a whole different world. I love that. I love feeling immersed in just a totally different world. Which brings me to my next book. I love The Chronicles of Narnia. That series is also so good and it's definitely one of my favorites. And I am actually planning on rereading that after I'm done reading through all the Harry Potter books. So I'm excited. I haven't really read those books in a long time. I think I had to read them for school, like back in elementary school. And so I was really young and just haven't even picked up any of those books in a long time. But I'm really excited. So those are a few of my favorite novels, and then I also really love this book called Live Fearless by Sadie Robertson, just because I have personally struggled with anxiety and just fear a lot throughout my life, and so this book has been really helpful just in kind of learning how to grow through that and how to grow past some of that. So highly recommend it if you struggle with anxiety or if you are just kind of worry prone like me. Anxiety and panic attacks are not fun, so I definitely recommend this book. So that's pretty much it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want to see another version of this video in like a few weeks or something, I could do different genres, I guess, because today I did music and TV shows and books. So if you guys want to see like my favorite movies, your favorite video games, your favorite just anything you can think of, then feel free to leave a comment and I will try my best to remember that for next time. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit subscribe right down there. I upload new videos every Wednesday and Saturday, and I'd love to have you join our little internet community. You can also follow my Instagram at BrittinLane5 and my Twitter at BrittinLane, and I put the social media links right down in the description just to make things easier for you. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye! Is that like ASMR? Am I doing it? Should I be an ASMR channel? Should I just quit music and do that for a living? I'll just do this. Oh no! I spilled some! I'm literally 5 years old, what the heck?